pray. Dear gracious Heavenly Father, God, we thank you so much, Lord, for this another day. Lord, we're so thankful today, Lord, to be born, Lord, in the greatest country on earth. Lord, we're thankful for our freedoms, Lord. Pray God now and ask that you never let us take those things for granted, Lord. I pray God now and ask you bless this meeting, Lord. Bless each item on the agenda, Lord. Bless each one of the attendees, Lord. Ask for all these things in your gracious Heavenly name. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, I'd like to call the September 15th regular call meeting to order with a roll call, please.
Moore. Gambrell.
Here.
Shepherd.
Here.
Baker.
Here.
Rasmus.
Here. First on the agenda is to approve the August bills.
Second.
Gambrell.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes. All right, next is to approve the minutes of the September 8th special meeting.
Second.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
Gambrell.
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes. Second reading of ordinance 2025-8, an ordinance fixing the tax rate levying a tax upon all taxable property within the city of Corbin, Kentucky, providing the methods of collection and penalty for non-payment.
Ordinance number 2025-8, an ordinance fixing the tax rate levying a tax upon all taxable property within the city of Corbin, Kentucky, providing methods of collection and penalty for non-payment. Second reading, September 15th, 2025.
Second.
Baker.
Yes.
Gambrell.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes. Approve a refund in the amount of $50 to Rachel Kirby, located at 2573 Fearston Road, London, for a canceled pool party.
Second.
Gambrell.
Yes.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes. Approve the renewal of a $300,000 line of credit at Hometown Bank that matures on September 21st, 2025.
This is, this is one we've had.
Same one we've had for years, right?
Second.
Shepherd.
Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
Gambrell.
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes. All right, next we've got a presentation by Battalion Chief Chad Jackson regarding CPR and or first aid classes and proposed fees and pricing.
Good evening.
Hello.
Does everybody have a copy of it? Yes. Okay. So, I've got extras here, don't have one. In the last 3 weeks, we've got 6, of our firefighters certified to teach CPR and AED through the American Heart Association. And we wanted to set down a price sheet for teaching it. I listed the business in the city. There would be no class cost for us teaching it, but it would be $45 per student if they want a card. If they don't want a card, if they just want the knowledge on how to do CPR, then we wouldn't charge them anything. Any church or nonprofit organization in or out of the city, then we would do that free of charge, no class cost, no per card cost, or as long as they don't want a card. We would still have to charge them for the card just because we have to pay for a card to get them. If they are a business outside the city, we would like to charge $200 for the class and then $45 per student or per card that they would need issued. We also would like to have 2 community CPR classes at the Fire Training Center a year. The class would be free to the community. They could come in, we teach them CPR. If they wanted a card, then we would have to charge them for the card, but if they didn't, then they would gain the knowledge for it. Just wanted to go over this and make sure that was okay as far as us charging. On certain incidents, we would probably profit a small amount per class, and then on the churches or businesses in the city, then we would not profit because we wouldn't be charging anything, so it would kind of wash out. The ones that we would take a loss on, we would gain on the ones that we could charge and make a little bit. Also, we have 2 adult mannequins and 2 pediatric mannequins right now. We would like to further that, our props that we can use. That way we can have more students at a time. So what we could profit from, we could save that money up and buy more CPR mannequins to go with the class. Y'all have any questions or?
How much does it matter?
The mannequins we have right now, for the 2 adult, 2 pediatric, and it has 2 AED trainers, was right at $1,900. And they're the actual test out mannequins, so they have a little indicator on them that tells you if you're doing high quality CPR or not, which we need to be able to certify. The mannequins that we would need to just go along with the class is quite a bit cheaper, so we could get more of them mannequins and then not have to have the most expensive ones.
First off, congratulations on getting everybody, like, you know.
We are very excited. We've done it in the past as far as, a church college just want their administrators to know how to do CPR. We'll go and teach them how to do it, but we couldn't actually certify them. So this gives us the ability to be able to certify them. I think it's a good thing. Right now, it's just CPR and AD, but, within the next month, we'll be able to do first aid. And then, there's also a stop the bleed class, which is pretty popular right now. And, we're gonna get certified in it as well. And the mannequin for it is actually kind of expensive, so we wanna try to recoup some money, and that way we can purchase that mannequin as well.
Guys, y'all have any questions?
How long does the certification?
It is a 2-year certification.
2 years?
2 years, yes. And what we can do, we will be able to teach BLS, basic life support for, so like most of your healthcare professionals, nurses, doctors, stuff like that needs a BLS card. We can do that one, or we can do the layman, is what they call it, so just like a general community member that wants to learn CPR, there's a different curriculum for them versus the healthcare setting. We can do both of them.
That's wonderful. That'll be a great addition to, options for the community to be able to take advantage of this.
Yeah, early CPR is the key to that and AED, so we're excited to get out in the community and start teaching. We're gonna try to hold all of our classes at our training center, just because it's easier on us, but we will have the ability to travel if we need to, so.
Okay, any more questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Said motion to approve this recommendation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes. All right, city manager.
Thank you. Mayor, Madam Mayor. So you may have noticed there's a little bit of disruption, but it's a good kind of disruption. Down on 4th Street today, we have been in close contact with KYTC and have gotten some real good news about our paving situations and projects. And we hope to do some of our own city streets within the next 3 or 4 weeks. I talked to ATS about that today. So if you're wondering when we're going to start on the city portion, those are city streets, 4th and 5th and Gordon. Those are the ones that are planned right now. But they're also state highways, as you all know. In Kentucky and Maine, as you also know, are federal highways. So we're working on that as well. So, a lot going on. I've worn this phrase out today, but I love the smell of asphalt in the morning. And if you've seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. So it was a good surprise. I knew they were going to do the project. I didn't know they were starting today. So I'll be honest with you. And I was going on vacation last week, so it was a nice surprise to get stopped at 4th Street. I was doing my morning tour, drinking my coffee before I come into City Hall. And that was a nice surprise. I knew they were coming. I didn't know it was today. So that's a great thing. I would like to, within my report, ask the commission to approve the recommendation of making Tyler Hubbs full-time, raising him from, I believe it's $10 to $12. He's going to assist in numerous capacities at the arena. He works in the ticket office now, in the box office, and he does a great job. Chelsea needs a little help with advertising and just things like that she's inundated with. And, we got a lot going on, and I recommend you make Tyler full-time employee at the arena, $12 an hour.
You want to make a motion? How many, you said full-time?
He's going to full-time.
Going to
Yes.
full-time, approximately how many hours is that?
Well, full-time's 37 and a half. Sorry, it's more than 30.
It's more than 30.
So
He's been part-time for a while, and Kentucky retirement requires, anybody that average more than 100 hours per month to be a participating member. And he's been putting in some additional hours, and the work is justified.
Thanks, Corey. Well said.
Set motion on the recommendation.
Second.
Baker,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Rasmus,
Yes.
Thank you for that, everyone.
You don't wanna put more hours at the arena scope? You don't have to answer that.
No comment. But thanks for mentioning it, John. So, we approved going into the process of, having a new arena sign erected. That one, as you all know, is old and out of date, and the structure was damaged in a storm. We need to, as we did with the old Civic Center roof, enlist the services of, we recommend Hacker Brothers, unless someone has another idea. They're well-versed at our needs, and we need them to prepare the advertising document and the bid specs for that project. I can't do it, I'm not an engineer. And neither am I a lawyer, and, Bob's got enough to do.
I'll take care of that. Let them do the bid specs and everything, we'll do it.
Okay,
It's it costs a little money, but you know it's good, that you what you need.
right.
Well, that's the thing, I mean,
That's
you
right.
wanna,
I mean, you're talking about building structure and,
Yes.
and electronics.
Correct.
I wouldn't know how drawing specs.
so,
Right,
would you do the advertisement?
No,
and
they'll do it all.
They'll do it all, okay, got it,
yeah, that's the recommendation.
okay,
Bob and I discussed this.
all right.
So that would be the motion, however you want to phrase it.
Hacker brother?
Hacker Brothers, I think technically, isn't it Congleton Hacker now?
I don't know.
I think so, but we could say Hacker Brothers, I'm sure that'll be fine. David Jackson will do the criminal, he'll be involved.
He's the one that's helped us with the roof also, the roof, okay, so.
So moved. Second.
Baker,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Rasmus,
Yes.
Okay, also, I had a conversation with the school board superintendent. They have a piece of property, and actually Bob knows this entire history. They wanna they wanna put a sign up on a piece of property that the city owns at the corner of 20th Street and Main Street, South Main. And I'm not exactly sure what the sign's gonna say, except it's Corbin High School, and I guess that's it.
Like a
But-
difference.
To give you the history on this, they remodeled the high school. They wanted another entrance into the high school. They own property that's it's been years buying property up and down around the high school. And they were not allowed to build the road themselves, so they needed property to the city of Corbin to build the road in. And you know, and there's a lot there at the corner, south on Main, right on 20th Street. They want to put the sign there. Doesn't take up all the property that the city owns. Scotty and I talked about, they wanted to lease it, and I said, really what all happened to me, they back to them, we built the road. So we had any liability with the sign on the law. And I think he found the deed, Roger the deed, when the city first put that up to there, and stuff like that. So my recommendation, I think Scotty's recommendation.
We can't do anything with it.
And declare it surplus property, we can pay it back. There's nothing we can do, it's not big enough to cut a house. Something, that's it. That's on the curve. Yeah.
Okay, would be
They originally owned it.
angled with the.
I don't know how.
If you go by there, you can see where the proposed sign is, they got two big stakes up. Yeah. It's a new sign, and actually, it's one of the better entrances.
It is.
To the high school.
Yeah.
Wider,
Yeah, safer.
yeah.
A lot of traffic comes in now,
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of, putting that sign up, say, Corbin High School. I don't know what they're gonna put on, they may put a red one, I don't know.
I'm sure it'll be similar where they're, advertise what's going on and how awesome they are and all that.
Electronic.
I don't know.
I don't know that they know that yet, it's very early stages, but they knew there was gonna be an issue with property.
Yeah.
So they called me.
Actually, they can put the sign on property that they own, but they need that from the city to make it it. Basically. Did I say that right? Yeah. That's my co-counsel.
Well, you know everything we know, right?
So if you wanna do it, it's up to you all. Need a motion to declare that property surplus and to authorize the mayor to sign any and all documents related to the transfer of that property to the Corbin Board of Education.
Are all of those lots there owned by the city or just the one on the corner?
As far as I know, just the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is kind of oddly
Yeah,
shaped.
I don't think the property that's left,
It's worth it.
that the city has deed to, that you can build anything on.
Yeah.
That's what I've
was-
setback
yeah.
lines and stuff like that on. You live past the zoning requirement. I think put a sign.
Right. All right, well, any more discussion on this? If not, I'll entertain a motion to do exactly what Bob said, deed it back over to the Corbin Board
Be a
of
lot better
Education.
than leasing it to them and then us having.
I agree.
Have insurance on it.
I agree.
I'll
Yeah.
take care of it.
Well, so moved.
Campbell,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Thrasher.
Yes.
In closing my report, we have several things that the department heads have. I'd just like to express to the commission and to the public, we have a lot going on. We have a lot of building going on, road projects, and, I'm very thankful that all that's coming together. That started with commissions, y'all's commission prior to all this. The South Corbin projects turned out just a great project. They're finishing a lot of that paving. You may have noticed, well, I know you've noticed all that. They're working their way on out, the Falls Road. I just encourage the public to be patient. They've started the interstate project, as I'm sure you all know. And you know what happens with that. You're just gonna have to find another way around in some cases, and just be patient. I just came back from South Carolina, coming back through on I-40 in North Carolina. You just gotta be patient. It's all gonna be great when it's finished, folks, so just keep that in mind and be thankful for the progress and that we're getting millions of dollars to do these projects. And thanks to our legislators, our state reps, and particularly Senate President Stivers. And, the KYTC, so, and the federal, we got federal funds involved. So, thank you to everyone and just be patient, and they're gonna be great when they're finished. That's all I've got.
Yeah, great, awesome. Good word there, Scott. All right, let's go to department heads. And since Jacob, I see you first, why don't we get Parks and Rec up here and downtown Corbin and whatever, grants and.
We'll start with grants.
Okay.
And we're in the process of fortunately being awarded several different grants right now. With an ARC grant, a Land Water Conservation Fund grant, a Community Development Block grant. I think in the past, we have authorized you to sign any and all documents with those, but just so that we can move forward with everything we need right now, I think we need a motion to give the.
Authorize the mayor to sign any and all documents related to the pending grant programs.
Okay.
That way she won't have to call special call meetings to sign off on all this stuff.
On those, just these, at this moment, these
Right.
pending, These pending ones that we've been awarded?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Set motion on the recommendation.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes.
And then next, we had Harley has been our pool manager all summer, but she came to me a couple of weeks ago, and, she announced it today, so I can tell you all that she is, pregnant, and she would be, giving birth to a child and taking care of a newborn next year during the summer, so she's gonna step away from us. And, we're gonna go through the process of hiring a new pool manager. I already have some names that have been brought to me. I would like to do this as quick as possible. There's a aquatic facility operator class certification for that coming up the 1st of November, and we really need our manager to be an AFO. So, in the next couple of weeks, we'd like to get someone hired. I don't know, I think we've decided to go ahead with what we were doing with Harley, which is full-time, $14 an hour. We can accept applications for that position for the next 2 weeks. And then after that, we'll give callbacks for interview. Do we need to involve the entire personnel committee for this?
I don't believe so. The position already exists.
Okay. All right, so that's with that.
You need a motion to authorize you to advertise.
Are you advertising?
You have to put it out.
Can you do it on social media? Rather than a newspaper? Sorry.
I don't think that's illegal advertisement, I just think.
Well, they know it gets expensive, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah. I just think you need authorization to hire,
Okay.
to get applications. Of course, they'll have to do the hiring themselves. It'll be a city employee, you make a recommendation.
To the, right,
To the board.
okay. So, someone make that
Or so do
motion.
we need to set a motion for that, or can we just do that?
I think you authorize him to advertise and start the process of hiring a full manager.
Yeah.
Set motion for Parks and Rec Director to start advertisements for pool manager.
Second.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Rasmus.
Yes.
Next, we'll go to some downtown stuff. One of the more successful events that we had last year was the Witches Walk, and, wanted to put that date out there. It's gonna be Thursday, October the 16th. I think I talked to a few people and said the 23rd, but we've gone with the 16th to, better fit schedules. So I wanted to get that out there. That will be an EDC event as well. So that will technically be our first one. And then we have Bright Leadership Kentucky coming to town October the 1st through the 3rd. So, there'll be a couple of networking events of the evening that I'll send out a text to you guys to let you all know, but I would like to welcome these Bright kids to our community for that 3-day session that they're gonna do in Corbin. So if you want more information on that, I can share it with you.
What were the dates again? I'm sorry.
The 1st through the 3rd of October. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I do know for sure that we'll be doing, that Thursday night, the Cumberland Arts Collective will be doing a night market on the Thursday night. So we'll have, some entertainment down there. I think that Mr. Whitaker may open the vault again. And then, so there'll be some different cool things going on downtown.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Great. Thank you, Jacob.
I wanna mention, I wasn't here, y'all may have spoken of this, but of all the years they've had SOAR, at least, maybe I'm just biased, but I thought SOAR went extremely well. And I got a lot of very positive comments, a lot of very positive comments. People wanting to come back and just how hospitable everybody was. And I wasn't here for a special meeting, you all may have talked about it, but I just wanted to say that Jacob had a tremendous amount to do with that.
He worked really, really hard. You did a good job, Jacob.
Thank you.
I felt like I just kind of stood back and watched, but, but I think we just had a lot of involvement, everybody did a lot, and it was good.
We've taken good notes. of some things to better in moving forward, because I do think that we'll be
Yeah.
lucky enough to host again in the near future, and, hopefully we have plenty to improve upon, but,
Yeah.
we took some good notes, and we'll do so.
Well, I'll just say this, the buses, people were still downtown when the buses stopped. So, we have to
Well,
enlist some
sometimes that
chauffeurs.
happens.
And,
How did you find out about that?
no
You
comment.
got a phone call.
So I just wanted to say that, we were all sort of standing back and watching, and that's my first Corbin sword, so I was really impressed, so thank you all. It's a lot of
Good
work.
job, team. Let's go to Barry. You got anything, Barry?
Yeah, just a couple of things. Over the past weekend, we did a joint training exercise. We got some guys certified in trench rescue along with Laurel County Rescue Squad and Broadhead Fire Department. So we done that. Our fall fire school classes that we're hosting next door with the volunteer departments around here is going on through November. And that's done every Thursday night, so we've got good participation with that. And going back with what Chad brought up about the CPR, the 6 guys in the fire department that got certified is Battalion Chief Chad Jackson, Captain Eric Philpott, Captain Tommy McDaniel, Lieutenant Larry Daniels, firefighters Brad Baker, and Nathan Kirby. They're all certified instructors now. And hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to, later on, start teaching EMT classes through the fire department. So that way we can get, instead of sending guys out to get certified, we can do it in-house.
That's
So-
awesome.
So I'm very proud of our guys. I mean, everybody's coming together and wanting to do stuff, and, I can't be more happier. So we got a good bunch of guys.
Absolutely. Thank you, Barry. Scott?
One thing. So cute about this one. So the city, has a CD at Cumberland Valley
Hold
that
that,
doesn't.
hold that down just a little so.
Pictures on September 30th. That's a long time. I didn't get rates because normally they won't give you a rate for quite that long with the rates changing drastically sometimes overnight. So I thought maybe you guys might, when this matures on the 30th, would you like me to get a check and hold it to our next meeting, and then I'll have some rates from some different banks and you guys can decide what you'd like to do with it?
I think that's the best way to handle that.
Okay, I'll do it.
Scott,
Yes.
would you mention what we talked about today as relative to the drop-offs and collecting from?
So we have been charging for the island drop-offs, for extra excess garbage that city residents have. So the guys have been taking driver's license and basically writing down the name and address. And we've sent them out in the last week. I have gotten, I think we sent them out last Wednesday, and so today is Monday, and I've got 6 back in the mail with the address not being correct. So then I have no way to collect these. So I don't know if you guys want to brainstorm about what you think might be a good idea. I know that if you go to the landfill, they take payment right then and you don't dump. So if maybe that's the way you might want to go about it. I just don't know.
Are we set up there to do
Well, we only take credit cards for property tax payments. So in my office, you do cash check on money order. So somebody would have to be bonded, I'm sure, Corey, in order for somebody over there to, whoever would be collecting in the guard shack would have to be bonded.
I've got Public Works already covered under our umbrella bond, but I can check to be sure.
Right. So whoever's in the guard shack would be the one checking them in, and they would be taking the monies, which, I mean, that's not a hard thing. I mean, they're just charging for that one specific thing would be all they would be taking money for. It's not like there would be various things. So it's something if you guys want to talk about it and brainstorm for later, but, we're having an issue with collection already, and I just sent them out last week, because I don't have any addresses, like I don't know what to do with these bills.
That somebody could do some sleuthing.
that?
We know a guy.
I've like looked up though, like on, like our property tax and entered these addresses, and some of these people aren't even the owners that I had from last year, so it's just like, and it's like I told Scott, this is terrible for me to say, but I moved and I didn't change my address on my
On
license
your
for
driver,
2 years,
yeah.
because they've made it so hard to change your driver's
Right.
license now. So if you're not honest and you come in and you don't tell them that you don't any longer live there, and we send it there, so then they're not there anyway, so I did finally change it, I'm legit now.
So in our talking about this today, Sky brought up an excellent point, and I wanted her to explain it, because that's on her, you know, her department down there. This came up in a budget meeting, is how this all started. And we have folks bringing dump truckloads of old buildings that they
Oh,
tore
it's
down.
definitely needed, like, we are
Yeah.
paying a fortune to the landfill because people are flipping houses and
Yep.
remodeling and whatever, and we're paying for all of that.
That's right.
And our
That's right.
prices at the landfill have went up
Correct.
tremendously each year, so we are eating all that, it's a
Right.
lot of money, it's a lot of
Okay.
money.
I get it.
I think we should think
It's
about just
justified.
charging, like she said, you can't take all that stuff to the dump until you pay it.
No,
And,
you can't.
and we can do the same thing. That's my opinion, the best. But we can talk about it a little, but that's where it
Can
all.
we set them up with credit card machine? Like, I never have cash, is the only thing, you know? Huh?
No, the way that the guard shack and stuff's up over there, so their internet runs from the main garage, and they're having to point, like, shoot stuff underneath the ground, and so connectivity at the guard shack is awful. We barely got a phone out there to work, just because of how awful it is over there, so.
I just figured if we put it on our social media, if
Yeah.
it was in the paper, if it was something to kind of prepare people,
Yeah.
then it's just something new that they have to learn that we now have to charge for where we didn't before.
Yeah.
Just because
It
the
might be-
prices have went up so much.
It might be helpful too, if, maybe there could be a form that was made, like some sort of Google Doc of some sort, that like instead of somebody just coming there to dump their stuff and they're there, maybe they could like send a request and like, cause some people probably don't know like what is acceptable to bring and what is not. You know what I mean? So if there's like some sort of form that's made that kinda like goes into the request of like, hey, can we bring this? Then we, you know, they can at least know ahead of time, what they are bringing and what their address is.
We just can't afford,
Acceptable.
you know, the
No,
way
they
the,
pretty much
the way the
take
dumping rates are
and
going up at the
everything like
landfill. I
that.
mean, we're paying a lot of money and getting nothing, and that's just not good.
What about having them prepay and get a slip to take it and drop it? Is that something that's possible?
And do
Prepay
this,
here, you
do
get a
this.
slip and then take it, turn your slip into dump?
Prepay it
We can do that.
to the collector's office and then.
Or
Nobody
both,
sends it unless
or
they-
both, like, what if you got you know, like you've driven there, you got all your crap, you finally made it,
Right.
you know, it's like, maybe they can, it's cash only here, but if you don't have cash, then go pay and get a slip. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
I'm for whatever works. That's what.
Well, it might be less frustrating,
Maybe.
you know, for people, but.
Hey Scott, is there something that we could set up digitally for payments for people, like can pay from home?
Something you think we could do with our.
It's just a link that we could post on our website, so, and it connects to our Stripe account, or whatever it's called. So, yeah, we could just click on that, it'll be a form that they fill out, and then it'll charge them for that. They said that they could make those, they're pretty malleable, so they can make them whatever we want them to say and how we want them to run them, so, yeah.
Would it be possible to have like a QR code at the building, at the shack?
Yeah, I mean, that could take, if they want to do that, it'll take them to the website, they could pay there again.
That's a great idea.
Josh and I can work on that.
See?
Josh and I can work on that with our folks from KLC that help us with
Yeah.
our website. We can,
Yeah, and then if worst case scenario, we can always do a Square account as well. Just put an iPad out there with data on it. I mean, we already have the Verizon account, so a data plan's not that much, just an iPad for them to swipe it at the thing as well. And then
I think
we'll
that's,
tap
I think
the-
that's better than asking them to back up.
Yeah. Anything to make it easier for them is fine, but yeah, and like I said, a Square account would be another option that we could use there as well, or Toast, whatever they use about the arena. I think
And then
it's-
once they pay for it, they just have a reference number and they can match that up.
Yeah, they get, well, with Square,
Or show
they
it
get a
on the phone.
receipt
Yeah.
that gets texted to them, so, yeah, we could do that as well.
And we'll do that there.
We can do that or the website, whichever,
Or the
yeah,
website.
or whichever, yeah, whatever you want, whatever's better for you, we can work on it.
Well, I think we're on the right track.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Okay.
We'll revisit next.
Sure. Yeah,
Thank you all.
sounds good. Awesome.
Thanks.
Tom, do you have anything?
If y'all look, there's an updated price list on what they're paying for recycling this month. Now, recycling changes on the 7th of every month. For the last 2 months, plastic has not been worth nothing. Aluminum,
Speak up a little.
you can hear me?
Yeah.
I talk too loud.
There you go. There you go.
Aluminum is down, this went down almost $600 a ton, milk jugs have went down $500 a ton. Colored plastics aren't worth nothing. I fussed enough to get water bottles, which is our probably second largest thing that we ship out of recycling, at $25 a ton. 2 months ago, it was 17 cents a pound. So I don't know what's going on with the plastics, usually as long as fuel's up, plastic's up. Tin is worth 0. And usually tin's right around $80 a ton. So I don't know whether I need to start finding another vendor. There's another guy in Knoxville wanted cardboard, but I told him to get my cardboard, he had to get rid of my plastic, and that's been 6 weeks ago. And the only thing I've heard from him is cardboard. So the plastic market must really, really, really be bad because we don't have room over there to store a tractor trailer load of plastic. And so if you can get tractor trailer loads, then your prices increase and you can go find vendors elsewhere than where I'm having to send combo loads. Magazines, if you look, is shocking. And it's just $5 a ton and we're putting them in Gaylord boxes, and Gaylord boxes are $7 a piece. And it takes 2 Gaylord boxes to make a ton. It's like dealing with glass again. You're just at a loss of time that you ship it. And so again, the 7th of October prices will change because it changes every month.
Well, let's hope for better news.
And so that's what I've got, and because Scott said bring that up to y'all, and it's just, it was kind of shocking when I seen the list.
How many alternate vendors are you aware of?
There's a guy in North Carolina that wants plastic, but he wants truckloads of PET, which is water bottles, or coloreds, but we don't have storage over there to store a 53-foot trailer load of plastic. And it probably would take about 2.5 or 3 months to get that. Now, coloreds, I talked to Marlon about it last week. He said we used to get between $500 and $700 a bale out of coloreds. And when I talked,
Plastic.
yeah, for colored plastic. And when I talked to Elizabeth Lammers, the last time she said coloreds, she said if you put a quarter, a bale in each one of them, you want the quarter.
I don't know. Crazy. Well, thank you, Tom, for letting us know that. I think you need to do some research, see what you can find out, but we're kinda, I don't know what we'll do.
Yeah, I'm like ignorant about this stuff. When it comes to tin cans and stuff, can you work with like pop distributors, like locally, like say Pepsi and Coke that might meet those things, where I didn't know?
Coke ships theirs off. Tin, yeah, we might be able to go to Grace Metal or somewhere and get rid of our tin. But then again, I mean, if she's not giving nothing for tin, the tin market is very, very, very bad. Because when I switched over to Quincy Recycling, we were selling in West Rock in Knoxville, and aluminum cans at West Rock were $900 a ton. And when I switched to her, she was giving us $1,500 a ton. So I do shop around for the best price. But it's just most of the vendors in this plastic are wanting 53-foot truckloads. We just don't have room to store it.
Well, that's a bigger problem than we can solve tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Keep trying.
Thank you, Tom.
Rusty?
So the department last month, they, responded to 921 calls with 94 collisions. That's several more collisions than we had the previous month. I don't know what was going on, but we had quite a few more, collisions. One thing I've been speaking with the city manager, and I just spoke with Commissioner Shepherd tonight, is we've got some interviews to do. We've got 2 left from the previous hiring process that are ready to go to the oral board, and I've been contacted by 2 certified officers that would like to come. So once I get everybody in line, hopefully by the next city meeting, maybe we'll have a few new officers.
That'd be great.
Absolutely, that would be lovely. I'm sure you'd appreciate it too. Yeah.
Last month, you said, if I, correct me if I'm wrong, you needed, was it 5 or 6
7.
ideally? What was it, I'm sorry?
7 to get us
Oh,
back
7.
fully staffed, yeah.
Okay, so you might have 4, well, that's over half.
Yeah, yeah.
Getting there.
We'll take what we can get.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, I see Emily. Little tourism update.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for your time this evening. I just wanted to let you know that Oktoberfest is, like I said last month, it is Saturday, October 11th. I am aware that's kind of a challenging day because I know that the Mint has an event going on, Williamsburg has an event going on, and Daniel Boone Festival at Barberville is happening that day, but I still think that we'll have a great turnout. We have, of course, the cruising, we have vendors, we've been accepting vendor applications, we have, I just worked with W.D. Bryant's, they're going to provide a photo op, so all kinds of things, and they're still being finalized, but in the works for Oktoberfest. I think that it will be great. And then we have hired a tourism assistant. Her name is April. I think she's been at the office now for about 3 or 4 weeks, but she has been incredible and has really just been like a fish taken to water. And so I'm very thankful for her, because then that gives me free up my plate a little bit to, like work on our rebrand, redesign, our website rebuild, start that RFP to put out, and then, so that's really our biggest project that I'm trying to focus on right now and get together.
April's really creative too, so she has a good eye for that sort of thing.
Yeah, yes, April is awesome. She is the current Whitley County Farmers Market Manager, so I'm sure you all have seen her and met her at some point. But also, so we have the Kentucky Association of Mitigation Managers in town this week for a conference there up at the Corbin Center. And Scott and I are gonna go welcome them to Corbin tomorrow morning, and then Tuesday, I worked with some of our restaurants to facilitate them accepting like a dinner voucher for their conference attendees. So on Tuesday night, they'll be out in Corbin eating dinner. Today I took the welcome bags that has information about Corbin and some other little goodie bag items. So super excited to have them, and that's all I have for you all. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Emily.
Emily, what was the name of that association?
The Kentucky Association of Mitigation Managers.
Sounds important. Anyone from the audience? Miss V, Big Al, Andrea?
Just a couple of updates for you all.
Yes, ma'am.
Last month, when I was on my way home from the commissioners meeting, I kind of turned the corner there on 20th in Kentucky, and there's a loose dog standing right there at the end of my fence. Okay, so we're still having loose running animal problems down there. The other thing is, with Rusty visibly towing a vehicle out of there last month, like he said, there are 4 more has disappeared, and it's not Rusty. I guess it's the owners taking them out of there. So there you go, that's 5 now.
That's amazing.
Yes, it was. It was shocking.
That's awesome. Well, that's great news.
So thank you.
Well, you are very welcome. I'm glad to hear that things are getting cleaned up over there, and You know, I have to admit, on the loose dog issue, I swear my dog he is Houdini. He's horrible. But,
Did you at least hug
it-
the dog? Did you hug the dog?
what kind of dog was it, do you know?
It was,
Small,
no,
brown,
it's
broken
about,
tail?
it's about a medium-sized dog. It's like it's part pit bull,
Oh.
and it's red it's reddish color,
Yeah. Not good.
not good.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I will say one thing, you mentioned the packs of dogs before, so I've, as of today, made 26 trips in front of your house.
Are you spying on me, Scott?
You said that there were packs of dogs that were roaming your street, and it had been going on for a long time. Today was my 26th trip. I haven't seen any packs of dogs. In fact, I haven't seen one loose dog.
Well, I can tell you
So
in the
just
last
for the record,
month,
I want you to know that
Okay.
I take serious what you report.
I appreciate it, in the
So
last month,
I'm
y'all
on my
been-
27th trip, that'll probably be maybe tomorrow or the next day. So just wanted to give you a little update.
but you need to come after 4 and on the weekends.
Oh.
Okay.
4:20 today.
Okay. Okay.
All right, awesome.
After
Well,
that-
maybe we're making some
Well,
progress.
we are, yeah, but after that, the one at the night of the commissioners meeting, there were 3 other times that there were dogs running loose.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's
Yeah.
just,
Well, I'm gonna see them and I'll call the police for you.
okay.
I promise.
All right, if there's nothing else, the commissioners, y'all have anything? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Where I live.
Campbell,
Yes.
Shepherd,
Yes.
Baker,
Yes.
Rasmus,
Yes.